okay.
Woo.
That was good.
Yeah, it was cold.
As I'm sweating.
As we're sweating. All right, so, hey, Ann, can you grow a few inches just so we can kind of make this a little easier? Trying. All right, so
No,
on a diagonal, perhaps.
Let's not go with that joke anymore.
Okay, no more of the tall jokes. So, Troy, yo, welcome, bro. Back. We are back. We are back from where were we last week, Ann?
Queenstown.
We were New Zealand, Queenstown. Perhaps we should do a bit of a roundup. Being Mindful Monday, let's be mindful of the fact that we had a spectacular week in Queenstown.
Yeah.
Do you want to sort of like kick off with maybe some of the stuff we got done, some of the amazing things that happened while we were there?
I don't even know where to start.
Yeah,
well,
from the beginning?
I got to play with 2 dogs and 5 cats every day, so that was cool.
Yeah, and I'm not metaphorically one of those cats.
No.
Right?
And neither is Peter.
There is Pete. Where's Rowdy? Rowdy Rouse.
But
Rouse is not in the house. Where is he?
Not yet. He'll
Right.
be on Sunday.
Okay. All right.
So that was cool, and actually seeing New Zealand, Queenstown area for the first time for me. So that was pretty cool, and it's really
first time for me sober. I was there with a work function where I had a team and back in the corporate world, and we were in a club, a bar one night, and the roof would open up and the snow would come in, and then they would close the roof and they open it and close it every hour or so. It was all I can remember.
We did that. Of course, that's all you can remember.
Yeah.
How many gins did you have?
I can't remember.
There we go.
All right. So moving right along. Of course, I've changed a
experience.
few things since then. I still drink a little bit of gin, but nowhere near as much as I used to. All right. If you're going to drink, if you want to drink clean alcohol, make sure it's white, as in clear. So vodka, gin, they're the picks. If you're going best of the bad bunch. Okay, sorry.
Can't see who else is popping on. Oh,
Who else is
Anne's
popping
there.
on? We've got Ann Westron Murphy is in the house. Hey, Ann. Hey.
And
All right.
Troy's around too. Have
Troy's
you seen his
there.
artwork?
Who? Troy's artwork?
Yeah.
Get out.
He's a stellar artist.
Actually, no. I think I saw some of that.
Yeah.
He's got it on Insta. Was it on
Does he
Insta?
sculpt as well? I think he sculpts. Well, he paints for sure.
Oh, someone else is a sculptor amongst both of us.
No, I'm not.
Who could that be? Because it
I'm
ain't
not.
me.
I did one sculpture.
And
but
Arky's not here.
Yeah.
So it must be Ann. Ann sculpted something.
Very recreationally.
Very recreationally.
Yeah.
All right. Now, guys, tell us if it's a bit breezy because we've got a tailwind going on here. Hello, y'all. Okay, we get some love from Ann. Now, sorry, before I rudely interrupted you, Ann.
Right. Oh, New Zealand.
did.
So,
New Zealand.
gosh, it was epic. Lots of land, lots of like fertile land, which is cool to see.
Clean.
Because I've been, it's clean. It's clean there.
Cleanest place on the planet almost, isn't it?
Yeah, it's clean.
Where's Peter? He'd be all over this right now.
Yeah, and even the water when we were staying at Peter's was fresh. You say water.
What? Water.
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 I say water.
You say water. Water.
Water.
Water. The Kiwis, well, they have a problem with English altogether.
Yeah, we don't
but,
really know how they say it.
Yeah, all right, there's one for you, Pete.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened? What are the highlights for you?
Gosh, well, digging into Peter's brain.
Ugh.
Step 1.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You can get lost in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God.
There's a cavern.
I don't even think we tapped into 1% of it.
Oh my God. No, it got too scary. We had to get out.
This guy's smart.
Yeah. Scary smart.
Yeah. Ultimate. Yeah.
Knowledge.
And like,
scary
he has
amount.
really cool stories. This guy's lived like 10 lives or something. You
Oh
know? Like,
yeah. Pete's done so much shit in his life. It's
Yeah.
amazing. It's like wow.
I really think there has to be a book written about that guy.
That'd be a big book.
It would be an epic book.
It would be an epic.
Yeah.
I reckon it'd be a big seller.
We both said that at the end. We were like, gosh,
We
you
did.
should have a book.
Yeah.
And we can name it Roundhouse Rouse.
Roundhouse Rouse.
Yeah.
Round
Hopefully
the
they'll let
house.
us do that.
Round the house with Rouse.
Rouse.
Right?
That would be his TV show.
Around the house with Rouse.
Yeah.
With was it 2 dogs and 5 cats?
Yeah.
1 wife. 1 child. All right. So, what were we going to say?
Well, so we dug into Pete just based on like his whole medical background.
I'm just gonna do a quick UE here to say it was beautiful from what I saw. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just checking if we've got
Oh, it was
any
beautiful.
wind or stuff going.
Yeah.
Okay, go on. Yep.
gosh, the medical side of everything that he's done has been absolutely
amazing.
And I like what he's going to do. He's moving into really working with practitioners to elevate them, and that's something that I've always believed in, is creating a better system so we can provide for more people.
Right.
And his system that he has is just absolutely unreal. So when he's going to be providing for practitioners eventually, like, it's going to completely change the system in total when they get onto his programs.
Well, it's a way to get scale, I guess, or for those that don't use as much business language as I do, a way to get to so many more people is through the practitioners.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, educate them, right?
Right.
And, elevate them.
Elevate them,
Yeah.
Exactly, right?
That's what he's doing.
They're looking at new options on how to, affect more change on the planet, and for them to have opportunities from a business point of view that can help them grow their businesses and remain relevant to what people.
I keep walking up
there. Yeah, where are you
camera.
going? Don't walk into those cars. Go play with traffic, Ann. It's what was I talking about? But remaining relevant as well.
Right.
There's lots of chiropractors and PTs are looking at how they can go to where people are now at around health.
And what people want.
Where they need to go.
And even speak to them about what that particular person would need compared to the next. It's not really that boxed in approach. And that's what Peter was talking about quite a bit, was, how a lot of the systems worldwide are just, boxed in approaches to train more people, but it's not necessarily serving them. Does that make sense?
Right, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's been a great help for me too, because some of the stuff that he's got that he's looking to give me a bit of help on, around things like we're building our intake form around functional medicine.
Right.
And other things as well to help execs. So I'm looking to scale through people that are very influential. So not so much the practitioners, but executives that need help. And we're starting to get some of those coming on board already. And
Pete's going to be we're going to set up a seminar in Vancouver.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that was something that I thought was cool, and I'm going to help out with some of the business aspect of that.
Okay.
And you're doing corporate, so you're reaching corporate.
Corporate,
and,
Gosh,
what else am I doing?
Right.
Athletes.
You're doing athletes, yes?
Yeah, so I'm going to reach out to a few athletes and do a little pilot program with them.
Right.
And it's really the 360 health.
There it is. Personalised health, like you were saying before, getting more precision and things like nutrition and all those things to curb, chronic disease starting to develop. In those that we work with. And I'm just going to read the comment here. We've got, guys, I'm looking in because the light is really bright.
I'm too short.
There are people. Mr. Murphy.
We have trouble seeing that, eh?
I'm going to flip around here. It might be easier. There we go. 3 people can have the same issue or diagnosis. They each got there in different ways and. Each heal
We're
in different
giving
way.
people a massive close-up.
I'm reading Braille right now. Yeah. One size fits one. Yes, absolutely. That's the point. Now, so we don't get off. You're going to go outside. Yeah. So, other key highlights.
Well, what were your key highlights?
Oh, okay.
My key. I have so many key highlights.
Yeah. All right.
I want to know yours.
Just blown away once again by the amount of knowledge around, and Pete is got his. He's got his PhD in physiology, and everything.
In life.
Also, I think it was masters or something, but highly qualified also in biochemistry and genetics.
And physiology.
Physiology he's got his PhD in.
And then he does manual treatments.
He treated me.
Functional medicine.
Yeah,
this guy has everything.
If you join heal.me, you're going to get some exclusive videos of treatments he did on me. Right. I found out one leg was 4 millimeters longer than the other. And it's been there for a while, and he had to do adjustments because of it's not the damage, but you'd know more about this than me, Anne. But
you had some wear and tear and compensations going on for probably many years.
Right.
And he pointed that out to you.
Yeah.
So are we crossing here?
Yeah, let's cross here and survive it, hopefully.
Still looking the wrong way.
Go. I'll watch the camera. You watch the cars.
Just go.
Okay. So the other key highlights for me. Apart from him sort of, we are going to have Pete
On Tuesdays.
Sort of regular on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
So,
That's so exciting.
Anne has been kind enough to join me on Mindful Mondays.
Yeah.
When she's available. And Pete is going to put in for a few Tuesdays at least. We'll run, sort of like running the pilot program, for what we're calling Tune-Up Tuesdays.
I say people get in their questions for him.
Yeah.
Because he just has so much knowledge to share.
Oh God.
And you can just ask him, and that's what I did. I
The
felt
guy
bad. I was like,
is
what do you think about this? Tell me about this.
He's like an organic moving part of
I'm
the
not
internet.
sure he's human.
The internet personified.
Yeah, he's not human.
Peter Rouse, right?
Half human.
Half human?
Maybe.
Yeah.
He
Maybe
looks
he's a
like
cyborg.
what? Yeah, I don't know what he
He's a
is.
Terminator sort
Yeah,
of
I'm
dude,
not
right?
sure what he is.
Yeah. He's kind of built like that. What's some of the famous lines? I'll be back. Yeah. Anyway, what? Pete? We'll be back.
Oh, we are coming. Yeah.
We're coming back. Pete has been foolish enough to invite us back to disrupt his life
Once
again in Queenstown. I fell in love with Queenstown. The other highlight was how beautiful it was.
It was beautiful.
I can't wait to see it actually in the snow where I can remember it, right? And spend some time there. I want to take Arky there, get an FB Live with Arky. It is so beautiful, so clean. It's got to be one of the best kept secrets on the planet. And as I say,
Not
this
anymore.
out to FB Live, it's not anymore. Geez, so much was covered. Anyway, we're gonna try, which is going to be impossible, I know, to keep this.
Half hour.
You notice there's a lot of work going on the beach here. They're actually reclaiming a certain amount of. Well, not reclaiming, they're fixing it after the cyclone kind of broke it. So we lost our beach apart on some of the Gold Coast here, so they're fixing the beach. Anyway, and the title.
Oh, yes.
The title was, do you remember?
Are you in the queue?
Are you in the queue?
We'll say line in Canada. Do you stand in the line?
You stand on the line.
Yeah, you say, are you in the queue?
Right, well...
I think British say queue as well. We don't use that often.
Okay, well, I mean, geez, I think we're a little underexposed because we've got the sun behind us right now.
Well,
Anyway.
maybe once we get to the beach, it'll be okay.
Yeah. So,
Oh, there's
what was I
trees
gonna
up
say?
there. It'll be
There's
good
trees,
in like
bit of
2
shade and
minutes.
stuff
Yeah,
coming up. Okay. Are you in the queue? Which queue? IQ or EQ?
Which stands for?
Emotional quotient and intellectual quotient?
Yeah.
Ah!
And I think it's translated into emotional intelligence.
Emotional intelligence.
They tend to use, right?
All right. Once that's one, we've got some extra comments coming on here from Anne. I'm going to flip around to read it because it's so damn bright. Snow. Snow? Well, it depends. You're probably sick of it by now.
Yeah, it depends what season you're in.
Beach replenishment, we have that done, and the Jersey Shore, there we go. Same deal. Okay, same dealio.
Yeah.
IQ, EQ,
Yeah. So
and perspective.
Well, it was cool because I was chatting with your aunt yesterday
Oh,
about this actual
Auntie
thing.
Nia.
Yeah, she's a very cool lady.
She's a cool
Yeah,
chick.
I like
yeah,
her.
nah, she rocks.
She is. She does.
Yeah.
And she's smart.
She's smart.
Yeah.
She's done a fair bit of travel.
Has a cool perspective on life.
She's chilled.
Yeah.
She's
Very
just a
cool.
chilled chick, you know? So yeah, go on.
Oh, so we got chatting about the education system.
Right. Yep.
And,
yeah.
and homeschooling and things like that.
Right.
And we were talking, I think, what was lacking around the whole concept of the education system, which,
Right.
we're really taught to learn from textbooks, and we're taught to learn from teachers and exactly what the teacher tells you, and you go do it.
Right.
And we were both just chatting of how much the general education system, I'm going to say there's a lot of schools out there changing, but they really don't allow for creativity, right?
Right.
They're lacking creativity, which is more, whoops, sorry.
Yeah. This is our beach walk right now. They've had to partition off part of the road because we can't get on the damn beach yet. Coming up, we'll be able to go left and get on some sand because I can tell you, my feet are spontaneously combusting right now.
I have my flip-flops on.
You got your flip-flops, which are melting to the bitumen. But anyway.
So yeah, we were talking about that, and then we were just like, gosh, it's interesting how there's so many creative people out there that are being put into, it's good to have the basis of the IQ, but then how are they exploring their creative side
Right.
in life? And actually, I'm actually a pretty creative person.
Yeah.
But a lot of people I don't think would know that because I come across very IQ because I've been trained really well in that system.
Right, so you can do the IQ really well.
I can.
Usually associated with the left brain, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
And then, flipping into the EQ side has taken some learning and effort. And both of us have gone through Brian and Carrie's program, but...
So how do you feel about that, Anne?
Oh gosh, are you asking me how I feel about
An EQ question?
Yeah, EQ. I don't know.
Dig in, go right brain.
Oh gosh.
Go creative, right brain. Yeah.
Good. I mean, this is actually where I have a problem expressing myself, I think, because I haven't really done that much in my life.
Or you could, as they call it, flip the language and go, I have an opportunity to express myself
I'm working
a lot more.
on it. Yeah.
There we go.
When we'll do our journals daily.
Oh shit, we just got busted. Rowdy Rouse is in the house.
Oh no!
Oh! Pete, you'll have to rewind. Heaps of accolades about you at the beginning, champ.
We sent Pete a karaoke the other day.
What did he say? Oh yeah, we did too. That was hilarious. I'm here. I was cooking. It's breakfast time in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Oh, salmon by any chance? Yeah, salmon and eggs. Yeah, I'll have the salmon. You can hold the eggs.
Well, I'll have both.
The salmon was ridiculous.
And the bacon.
Oh my god. Well, the bacon I didn't touch.
I did.
You did, yeah. No, you didn't touch it. You just devoured it in seconds. But like the bacon wanted to run off the plate. Your hand was there. Ann Western Murphy, just quickly before we dive back in. They're talking about. They're talking about you, Pete. She says she stopped us in.
Oh no!
Yeah, you have to rewind.
We got told on.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess the whole EQ side. I was trying to think. With your aunt, we were chatting about it, talking, whatever.
Yeah.
In regards to when you would learn that in school. So like when you actually learn how to share a feeling of yours.
Right.
Which, is generally taught, I would say, by parents.
Right.
If they know to or if they've been taught to.
Right.
But that's difficult to teach.
See, well, like you said, though, you're probably brought up with it, right? I mean, I came from a Mediterranean family, a Greek family. They're feelers. Feelers. And, it's like we're all about emotional expression. Having spent 3 decades in the corporate world, I learned how to actually IQ left brain it. So I can kind of flip between the two.
Yeah, you're better at it than I am.
Well, I've been exposed to both environments quite extensively. So.
You asked me how I feel, I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know. Jesus!
Why are you asking me that?
Okay, let me tell you how you're feeling by the expression that I'm getting right now. Or perhaps, can I suggest?
No!
No! Fuck off!
No, you
can't! Pardon? Okay, so...
but then, the conversation continued into, I wonder how people's lives would change if they did have a large EQ component in the school.
Look, sorry, earthing on bitumen right now. I need to get on the sand. Earthing on some rubber, insulating, until we hit the sand. Okay, go on. Sorry.
The beach is right there.
Beach is right on the left. We're gonna cut a left onto the beach soon.
So, gosh, where was I? Oh, we were talking about how the education system and the learning and people would change in regards to speaking with each other and creating relationships in work and just relationships in life.
Right.
If they had a larger EQ background.
So
that was like the basis of the conversation. So we got chatting about that. It's interesting, right?
Big.
Because I think, she's been through the education system, been through work, and traveled a lot. So she has quite a bit of experience in regards to dealing with these kind of things and
she homeschooled the kids for a period.
Yeah.
Right. Which I forgot that she actually homeschooled them when they moved to Melbourne. Was it? When they moved to Melbourne?
When they moved, yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. So,
all right.
So it was interesting because I guess, how much would the education system change if that component was in there? And, would teachers...
Off comes the rubber.
That's too hot.
Yeah, the sand is a bit warm too. Okay, go on.
Well, how could it change, also too for teachers to give that to students? Or should that be coming from parents? Or, we just got talking about that. Where should the EQ component come in?
Wow.
And how?
Well, it's interesting, isn't it? You certainly get it. You should be getting it from the parents. Okay, guys, now we're going to just do a check here. I'm going to check on what Pete's saying. We're ahead of you. Yeah, on time. People expected to find your bodies in my backyard.
Yeah, we did think we might die.
Was it? numbskulled all my somethings that I homeschooled. I homeschooled all my kids from Ann Western Murphy.
Yeah,
right?
You did.
Yeah, no, I left. Okay, guys, let us know if there's too much wind or whatever, or we need to speak louder to get above the wind.
Or if you can't see me, because I don't even know if I'm on the camera.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's a little shadow down the bottom there. I think that's you. Let me just read this. The sky's so pretty. Yeah, okay. All right, so let's continue.
So we went we kind of broke it down a little bit more, and I got thinking, well, I talked to you after that. I said, it's interesting to see how the whole education system has been built around IQ.
Well, you're an ex-teacher.
Yeah, I am.
Right.
And I am homeschooling a girl right now as well.
Right.
Which has been interesting because she can actually get through all the material within 2 to 3 hours a day. And then, have some time to go discover herself and her creative side.
Oh.
Which she loves doing because she's a very creative girl.
Right.
So it's been interesting watching that and experiencing that as my first time homeschooling a girl. Which has been really cool. And then, oftentimes...
you feel that water, Ann?
Yeah, oh yeah.
There we go.
Great.
Oh yeah.
You go into...
Broken beach. Sorry. Broken beach behind me. See, there's a cliff, or they call it a scarp, where this is like a sand cliff. So the beach got washed away by the huge swell for the cyclone that was offshore. All right,
Should
okay.
I go on that side of you?
Yeah, well, almost.
Anyway.
Well, up to you.
Just,
the water's coming crashing in. Oh, good. I can rest that arm. Woo.
Yeah, okay.
All right,
so,
good.
Gosh, where was I? Oh, and then I went into the fact that, I wonder if practitioners have to because, when you're in med school or any type of practitioner school, or like any type of medicine, type course given. A lot of doctors and stuff
Oh, yeah.
I think
the bedside manner thing.
Yeah, and
no EQ in medicine.
But they don't get taught it, is what you're saying.
So I think they have to learn it.
Right.
And then they have to learn almost how to communicate with that particular client in front of them too.
Right.
Because not everyone's going to receive information the same way.
Okay, is that the same way they should also be taught about nutrition? Rather than just maybe, if you're going into an extensive nutrition course within medicine of 1 week somewhere in a university in the US, but basically they get less than 7 days
It's not
of nutrition training. I mean, and Hippocrates says that food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. And they take a Hippocratic oath. Pete, can you explain that to me? I don't get the connection.
Let's push it on Pete.
Right, push it on. Pete said he also is going to be homeschooling.
Right.
Right.
And it's interesting because, I think a lot of parents can't teach kids educational stuff until they hit school.
Right.
And I see a lot of parents moving into really educating their kids in second languages and things like that when they're young. That's the time to do it because they're just sponges, They also don't have the influence of fully developing science things because they haven't learned that yet. They haven't been told that, right?
You get a whole lot of academic crap doing that since
You're still all on the farm. You've been on the farm.
Oh yeah.
The school systems are built around farming
Factory hours as well.
Factory hours, and the system has hardly changed for 100 years or something?
Yeah, well, I went from one room schoolhouses basically they used to have. Well, they still have a few in my area. They don't use them, but you can go check one out.
Right.
For historical purposes.
Yeah. Okay.
But even my uncle, he used to teach grade 1 to 8 in the same room.
Right.
Which is interesting. So it's evolved even to separating grades, which I'm not even sure. It's great for an older student to be able to teach a younger student. I'm not saying that that's their full-time job, but integrating different ages and experiences is key because they can share their emotional experiences and their intellectual experiences.
Right.
And I mean, that's kind of life anyway.
Yeah.
Right? You're going to get different experiences throughout life. So
You are. So getting onto that point then, I mean, say, well, why do they need to learn EQ? How is that going to help them earn $1? I mean, if we're coming out of traditional old schooling home life,
right.
To get into the system, well, they need to learn all these academic things that they're never going to use.
Right.
I for one know that.
Communication.
Massive. But tell me about communication. Talking words, or
well,
what are we talking here?
I'll step out of the teaching lane and into the practitioner lane.
Okay.
You know, a lot of people are here for health, right?
Okay. Yep.
But the communication between a practitioner and a patient, how much do they understand about their own bodies walking out of that appointment that they just came from?
Oh yeah.
Right? And do they actually know the how-to and what to do to move forward?
Yeah.
Often, 80% of the time, the answer is no.
Right.
Because the practitioner knows, but they maybe didn't communicate it well, or they didn't communicate it in a way that was well received.
Right, because they're touching on emotional points. They may have touched on a trigger in someone.
Or they might just give a line of facts, which doctors are good at doing. But they won't give the, okay, you know, how do you want to be in your life?
How do you want to feel?
Yeah, daily.
The feel word, there it is again.
And also, like, how long do you want to live? How do you want your longevity to be, and so on.
Yeah.
So these questions aren't really being asked or approached and getting the opinion of a perspective of a person, right?
Right. Yeah, I mean, and if you're not doing it just for yourself, then what about your kids and all those that you love, care for, and that depend on you as well? I mean, it's not just about you, although you first, because without you, the rest doesn't happen.
Right.
But
and then putting people into that normal, like you have this pain, it's normal.
Yeah.
You have this IQ level, it's normal. Like, what's normal?
What is normal? The bell curve of all the data collected of all the people that are obese, perhaps. Now it seems to be that it's normal to be fat. How is that? I'm sorry, explicitive on the way. How is that fucking normal? Really?
Right.
Norm as in that's now what everybody is versus what everybody should be. Let's get a different bell curve happening.
What about in the corporate world? How did they teach EQ?
The corporate world's probably made bigger moves in it than our education system has.
Right.
You know, some stuff here from Peter just quickly. Life is a great education. Wind again, I better now. Okay, can't hear. Too windy.
No.
We missed all
I don't know what I
those.
was talking about.
And then it's normal to be stupid these days.
Define stupid, Peter.
Yeah, I won't ask for where you're going to put me on that bell curve, Pete. So if you asked me the question, EQ. So there is a certain amount of EQ training in corporates these days. It is changing. Damn it, it could change faster. But I certainly learned about EQ, like Daniel Goleman, the guy that did Emotional Intelligence and a series of emotional intelligence books, is probably the standard that people would refer to around EQ and like business. But I found that I became a lot more effective in business when it wasn't me just slamming someone with the facts to be the smart ass saying, here, I'm right because I learnt all this stuff and I'm, and that's it. And you've gone, yeah, well, congratulations, hero. And especially if you're leading a team, they're going to feel inferior in taking that approach.
Right.
They're going to feel like, oh, I'm useless. I'm shit.
Right.
And what you've got to do is deliver that message. In fact, almost the way I learned to do it was to start to flip it around to actually asking questions. So that they start their ego moves aside, the defense moves aside, and you can start to guide them to where...
And naturally they dig into themselves.
They dig into themselves, right.
So that comes back to practitioners too. Are you asking the right questions to your clients?
That's it.
Teachers, are you asking the right questions to your students?
Right.
To get the answer of what they think out of them or how they feel about something. Something came up when you were chatting. In my head, I used to do this like survival outdoor ed course at the private school I used to work at.
All right.
And I had so many kids coming back being like, that was epic, I learned so much, I learned about myself, I learned how to survive, and they felt empowered and they felt a part of nature and instead of being in the brick and mortar of a school.
Yeah.
And I think Peter said life can be an experience, right? Or life is your best teacher, and gosh, I couldn't agree more.
I think Ann or Pete, yeah. Might have been Ann, but anyway.
So it's interesting because it's like, we have so many opportunities to give these students more education in regards to experiences, but we still tend to keep them in a classroom, which doesn't necessarily make sense to me.
Well, I mean, and there's a great quote from someone, I don't remember, Pete, you might know this, people don't remember what you say as much as they remember how you made them feel. Mm-hmm. That part they remember.
Right.
And that's why I love not just education, but edutainment.
Right.
Edutainment. I thought I coined the phrase. Someone else is claiming they did. Anyway, whatever. But that's why you're getting education. Well, entertaining people. Entertaining means that they're feeling good while they're getting this information. They'll attach that emotion to the information. So the EQ with the IQ makes it solid and then locks it in. I feel it's the best way to educate. Certainly more fun.
Yeah, sure. So there's the communication component, the feeling component, the self-awareness component.
Yep.
Being self-aware is huge.
Right.
And all that falls under EQ. And I think people want to know the how. How do I tap into that?
Right.
How do you tap into it?
Oh shit.
Quiz.
Yeah. On the spot. I'm sweating here. Look, to tap into the emotional part. You know what? It's like people say to me, "How can you?" I'm going to blow my trumpet here. How is it that you can sing, right? And I'll go. Is now the right time? What would you like?
I don't know.
Okay, you think
Demo. We can save it for the end.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So, it's like for me, it's an automatic thing. Whether you call it talent or whatever, I was just wired to be able to do it. My son can do it too. My sister can do
it. Quite good on balancing out both as well.
Right.
So maybe it comes from your family influences.
Well, I was going to say. So the where it's come automatic for me is that I was brought up in that environment.
Right.
So one, I think, was a talent. The other is something that's environmental. Is there epigenetics connected to this as well? I'm sure people have a comment on that, perhaps. But
your evolution as a person,
as a child, and
experiences,
and maybe because I just have impulses that are bigger than maybe the average person. I don't know. I feel things.
Right.
But I got to say, the corporate world helped me to develop all the side, the left brain side, the objective. Because as I was growing up, a lot of it was based on emotion. And then in the corporate world, I learned about using the left side of my brain for reason and for rationale, and to use that gap between stillness and then responding either impulsively or responding in a constructive way by leaving some space between the stimulus that I negative and mainly the negative, because that's where you're going to watch out, and then the response. So, yeah, I guess that's the question.
Good.
All right, thanks.
That was really good.
Thanks for the question.
No worries.
All right. So.
Nailed it.
Yeah, thanks.
Nailed it.
2-5. Oh, rocking it. Okay. Now, perspective. How do we bring perspective into this thing?
Well,
right? EQ, IQ, and perspective.
Gosh, just looking at our world, right? Like, look at all the systems that have been built, and are they changing? And are we as people looking at those critically and saying this needs to change? How are we going to change it? Or how can I change it in my day?
Right.
So the perspective on, popping your kid in the conventional school system, great, it does have its perks for sure, but is that going to be what's best for your child at that time?
Right.
And do they actually need to go to university? This is something that's coming up too. We're told that they do, we're told a lot of things, we're geared in a lot of ways, but do we actually sit back and take a perspective on it and say, okay, is this actually going to be serving me in the future? Do I need this? Is it best for my child? Is it best for me?
Right.
And taking a perspective on that. I think, we're so quick to listen to our superiors.
Yep.
In regards to medicine.
And you gather a perspective from that?
Yeah, and you gather a perspective. Well, you're told.
You're told.
You're just told. So, starting the conversation is something that needs to happen in regards to putting the teacher and the student at the same level, putting the practitioner and the client or patient at the same level. This hierarchy, in my opinion, almost needs to disappear, and we need to just chat to each other like we're humans. Right. Because in the end, we're all looking out for each other, right?
Well, I see.
That's what I think.
Well, then I think where you're starting to head to is it's becoming, what I'm seeing, if I was going to pull on my visionary muscle, I'd say it's becoming a network. It's not, the hierarchy is being slowly dismantled, and look at the corporate world, it's a hierarchy, right? To become actually a network. And
team, more of a team aspect.
And it's virtual corporation, virtual connecting in, depending on the issue, connecting in, out,
You know, one thing I want to give Pete credit for is, you know, we sat at his table.
Right.
And there's so much he knows. And he could have easily come in, like, with the ego, been like, I know this. How do you guys not know this?
Yeah, you guys are stupid.
Yeah.
Shut up and listen to me for a week.
He might have said that in his head. We don't know.
Say nothing. And listen to me.
Right. But he was so cool and open with us, just, you know, asking questions and trying to understand more. And I remember at one point he was like explaining something about amino acids, and I'm like, dude, I didn't follow. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to explain that one more time.
Yeah, I pieced out 5 minutes earlier.
And you know, the fact that he made it comfortable enough for me to say I don't understand is really cool, and that just shows like what type of guy he is. Right?
He's constantly learning. Pete's is constantly.
But he's also constantly learning new ways to educate people too.
Right.
And that's massive, because a guy with this amount of knowledge has so much to share.
Oh shit, yeah.
And that was one of my biggest takeaways too, I would say, from New Zealand, was just honing in on the fact that he's willing to share it in a really kind way.
Right. So just checking here. Get off the beach. Is it too windy? Need to get out of the wind.
Oh no. We might have to redo this one.
Damn, we're on fire.
Okay. Like, let's wrap it up and have a look and see if we'll...
Alright, a final comment then on perspective. I think if we go sideways here, this should be out of the wind is coming from there, the flag we can see there, the windsock. Okay, so this should be okay just here because the microphones I think are there. So, I mean, my view on perspective, it's how you look at things. Perspective or angle, if you see a car crash, an intersection, everybody has a different perspective on it from where they're coming from as individuals as well. I think what's great is we can change our perspective, broaden our views, like counting your wins. Changes your perspective, I reckon, right? That's what it's there for. If you're in a shit mindset, you're looking at myopically or in tunnel vision, this thing which has become so big, something you're anxious about, become your whole life for a day or two or a week.
And bringing it back to you, right? Like, oftentimes we externally be like, oh, why are they thinking that way, or why are they doing that? But it's like, have you checked in with yourself?
You're the one that's on fire right now.
Yeah, like, you're the one that's blowing up for whatever reason. And you're the one that had this comment, so you have the opportunity, and I honestly want to say the power to change yourself.
Right.
You're in control of this guy.
Yeah. All right. Well, look, damn it, we were on a roll.
Yeah, well,
so was the wind.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. So we're gonna pull it here. We'll have to come back. Perhaps we do a version 2 of this next week. Perhaps review and then
sort it out.
Next one. All right. Whatever. Okay, guys. Hey, and remember to enjoy life.
Right here, right now.
Today we are here at the beach, and this is work. This ain't work. It's fun. Yeah, it's life, man. Oh, this is life, man. Yo. Alrighty, we'll catch you on the next one, guys. Remember, tomorrow, the first one, Tune Up Tuesday with Peter Rouse, Rowdy Rouse, being in the house. Do not miss it. Same bat time tomorrow. We'll see you then. Bye.